If you actually want to use your brain this 2026 and not AI, I got some study tips for you. Welcome to part 4 of my series where I show you how to grow into a straight A student, and make sure to check out the previous parts too. I'm gonna call my next method reverse revision, and it will make you 10 times more effective. You're gonna reverse the steps of how you usually study, and trust me, this will work, okay? Start every study session by closing your book and try as hard as you can with every single one of your brain cells to recall what you're trying to study today. If you can't remember anything, don't just immediately open up your book. The harder you think, the better you memorize, okay? You might wanna write it down or say it out loud, and then when you're actually done and you tried your hardest to remember, open up your book and then revise what you missed. And then you're gonna have an, oh, that's what it was moment. So this is assuming you learned it in class and you're just revising and it's not brand new. Do this for every single study session, and eventually you won't even need to open up this book and you already know what's inside. So what you did right there is active recall on steroids, okay? And it's so much better than passive learning. Passive learning includes reading, highlighting, or just rewriting your notes. And for calculation-based questions, it's when you look at the answer to something, you go, oh, that's what it is. And then you pretend you know it, and then you walk away and you never practice it again. The theory behind this is that memory is neural pathways, and the act of retrieving that information is creating and strengthening that neural pathway. To be able to easily retrieve things from your brain, you gotta practice doing it. So every single time you're looking at your closed book and you're trying so hard to remember it, you're strengthening and you're creating that neural pathway to make the next retrieval easier. Do so many practice questions until you know it inside and out. If you truly don't know how to answer a question, yes, you may check the answer, but make sure to practice a very similar question right afterwards. Okay, happy studying.